back to Hi-Fi Tech and Entertainment channel. In my previous video already for the extension of the Fiori application in CAP by using CAP service, I just clone one public service and I run you the application. In today's video, I will show you how to extend our SAP Fiori tools. Before going to that, just I will give some basic overview of SAP Fiori tools. Then I will explain you how to do the extension and what are the advantages when we use this SAP Fiori tools. In case if any troubleshoot issues will be there, how to search it in our BAS guided development, how to do, I will show you in today's video. So let's get started. So the main capabilities of SAP Fiori tools will create a business application studio, or as I said you before, we can use it in Visual Studio Code also. But here you can see the full development cycle beginning with the project generation. Here either we can create an application by using the template or we can start with the basic project. So if you have a runnable project that you can start to add some more features, what to do that, we have an option called page editor. In this page editor, either you can modify the changes or in these preferences you can understand the ins and outs of the each step, that all things. If you want to add the additions or if you want to see the scenarios, everything we can do it here. Next, it's an provides a step-by-step development infrastructure and generates the code snippets in line. Here what we can do is either we can remove or we can delete, or without writing an lines of code directly by using some adding features directly, the code will implement in the code snippet inline. That one how to do, I will show you further. Next, to preview the application, in our preview application we can see the metadata or we can test the application with the mock data or live data, that all things we can see. And also one more thing here we can use is languages. If you want to maintain a multiple languages, no, manually instead of writing everything in, by using editor mode itself we can maintain all these things. And also this page editor will provide an ability to add a number of annotations, and it will support you to reducing the amount of typing you have to do, and also it will support you both OData v2 and v4 specifications. And if you have any issues and if you face any some issues in here itself, we can troubleshoot the tips, that all things how to do I will show you here. Next, in how many ways we can preview our application, that things also I will guide you. Then annotation languages. So this in Fiori elements it will support if you want to write it step by line, that also will be there, or by using layout editor if you want to add, that things also will support. Next, where we can troubleshoot our issues, in if you want to use Visual Studio we have to add the extension points. If you are using BAS, I will show you here itself how to do. So no need to waste our time, let's jump into the BAS system and we can start. So this is already last video we cloned this application, right? So before going to start, first we will open the terminal and we will run this, then I will show you what things will be there. I think already I run the application. Yes, this is the application. In last video, we just cloned it and we run it. Now what I'm going to do is, in this application module, I will show you the extension consists of the multiple parts and one of the application in the information page where we can see and how to preview the application, that all things we will show you here. Either if you right click here, if you have an option called application info, we can go it there. In case if you didn't see that here, like how I am doing, then just go to the project overview. If you go to the project overview, here you can see all the data models, services, user interface, external resources. If you right click this option, here we have an option called Open Storyboard. If you expand the Open Storyboard, here you can see the complete project structure. See, data models, services, this many data models is there in that project what we cloned in our previous video. And here two services implemented, and here if you see the UI application structure. Now I will show you here. Now what I am doing is just I will right click here. I am opening in page map. So in this page map you can see the complete details. See the list report page, object page, everything is there. If you see here, we have two object pages. One is travel object page and another one is the booking object page. In case if you don't know how to open this, the second way means right click, view, open the command palette. Here we have an option. Here we need to type application info. Yeah, where command view, command palette, application info. See, you can see it here. Once you select that application info, for this application what thing is there, that things you can see here. If you see here within the page map, you can see what are the pages we define, that all things is there, and configuration things. Here if you want to run the application, we need to click preview the application. Then defaultly this many ways it will show you in how many ways we can preview your application. Then if you open the open page map, it will show you the complete structure. Otherwise, if you go to the open guided development, here you can see the what features will be there for the project. Let's select this. Then here you can see for the page type what things are there. In case if it didn't come to you, select the page type, and if you see here within the list report, if you want to add, if you want to extend whatever things you want to extend, by using here also we can extend. You want to extend a filter bar, or if you want to maintain a table columns, that here, or if you want to add a value help, that all things. If you want to add analytical list pages also, we can add it here. So it will support all the extension points that you can do here. Otherwise, if you want to see the open page map, if you click on edit, here it will show you the options. For that source code we can see it there and we can do it. When it comes to the annotations, for example, I don't want to do all these things directly in the code level. If I want to use some commands, means what we can do is, for example, here if you press Control space, it will show you the options, what things will be there. So like that we need to select and we need to maintain that. The scenarios. If you want to modify things in the terminal wise also, we can modify it. What we have to do is, here we have an options for the quick access. Once you run this application, it will run in the debugging mode and it will show you things very clearly. There itself we can edit it and we can run it. See, now I'm running it, the applications here. That's how we need to maintain. Now I think you guys understood the basic extension points in SAP Fiori elements, right? Now what I will do is, instead of explain you things, now I will create one new application within the same project and I will show you how to extend all these scenarios. Yeah. For that, what I'm going to do is I will choose a template, file, new project from template. SAP Fiori application generator. Next. Now Here we need to choose the project template, list report page. Now I'm choosing the list report pages. Now I'm using the local CAP service. So it will show you the data services, whatever things we define. Now I'm choosing the node.js one. Now we need to select the entity. Now I'm selecting the passengers, navigation entity to booking, responsive type, click on next. Now we need to enter the project attributes, the module name, customers, then give the namespace, and version. Based on your SAP system, you need to maintain the version. I will choose some this. Sorry. I thought to add a Fiori Launchpad configuration things also. That's why I'm going back. I will add you that also. Add FLP configuration. Yeah. And I will give title as an this passenger. Click on next. Here it will ask you the deployment setting. Already I logged in my Cloud Foundry. That's why it is taking this. If you have any target system, you can maintain it. Next, we need to give the semantic object action. Now I am giving a semantic object is customers, action, display, title is passenger. If you want to give subtitle, you can give it. Now, once you click on submit, what it will do is it will generate a new application and you can see that structure here itself within the app. And if you click on right within the application, it's loaded. Now you can see the application. Meanwhile, here itself you can see the application details. Now click on go. Now you can see customer created on, created by, changed on, that all things you can see right. Now once you click on navigate, here you can see the display customer app details. What are the details we fetched it? It's there. Now you click on back, it's navigate to the back. Now what I will do is first before going to edit this, first let's open the manifest.json to show you what things are there. Yeah. So in your manifest.json, what it will do is it will easily configure our filter fields, table columns, and fields in section of your application. So that all things here it will support in our annotation file. So what I will do is I'm going to do extension of this application, whatever we configured now. For that, what we need to do, view, command palette, here, open the application info, here, already travel, this is there. Now we created the customer this application, right? Now we need to select this. Once you can select that, here you can see the complete details of our page map, list report, object page, object pages, that all things. Before doing in the extension, just install these node modules. Yeah. Now I'm going to reload this window. So it will support all the node module features. Then we will start adding the filters in the filter bar. So if you see the application, now here we have only one. Now we will add some more filters. Now to extend the list report, just select the list report. Once you select it here, we can see the page editor is on. If you want to see the complete page structure, what you have to do is select the page map. Once you click on the page map, complete structure, we can see it here. Now what I am doing is I'm going to add a extra filters in our filter bar. For that, configure the list report page. Now here within the filter fields, add the filter fields. Now we need to click on add filter fields. Now already so many properties is added in our file, so just whatever filters you want to add, we need to select it. Now I'm selecting city, country code and the postal code. Click on add. So what it will do is, now the three filters we can see it here. If you want to change the position of this country code, now select it and we can move down. Now what if you see here, the country code is moved down. If you want to drag and drop also, we can do that. Now what I will do is, I will delete the columns in the table. This, if you want to delete it, we can delete it like this. So what I will do is, I will delete all this and I will add the some more new columns here instead of created by and changed by. Add, add some basic columns. Here we need to select the basic columns. What columns you want to add. Now I will add C. Full name, postal code. Yeah, I will add these things and customer ID, first name. Click on add. Now, if here also, if you want to change the position, you can change it. Once it is done, just close this and click on Preview Application. Either if you want to run it directly, you can do it, or you can run CDS work. Both things will be there. Now let's see how the application looks like. Now we added 3 filters, right? That all things will do. See, we can see now. Sorry, this is not the application. See, now you can see city, country code, postal code. These are the 3 fields I added, and here you can see city, full name, postal code, customer. So these fields, instead of I removed that whatever the existing things is there, I removed it and I added the new fields. That's how we need to extend your list report page. Now once you navigate it here, within the object list page, we have some of the general information, right? Now what I will do is, I will edit this and I will add some more features in my object list page. I will add some of the contact details. For that, what to do? Click on the object list page. Here, if you want to add that actions, we can add it. If you want to add a header page, you can add that. Click on header section, add it to the form section. We need to give form some name. I'll give as contact details. On add. So once I add this, what it will happen is, within the header section, the new form will be added. Now, if you expand this, here we need to add the fields. I will add city, customer ID, first name. Then click on add. So now you can see here, now I added this. If you want to see the code, you can see it here. See what are the fields we added, right? That field groups in annotations or directly it's fed. Once you define it there, it's pasted it here automatically. If you don't want to do that here itself, if you want to add it, we can add it by using control space. It will show you the options based on your requirement. I want to add data field and the names. You use control space for this data element, what date fields is there, that all fields, it will show it here. That's how we need to maintain. So same way, if you want to add both in the code editor section, you can add, or we can add it here itself. The another way if you want to do is, here we have an option. Let's go here. The another way to, here open guided development will be there. If you click on the open guided development, here we need to select that project. Now I want to edit for my customer one. Once we select that, then here the things will be available. It's not selected. Let's select it. Yeah, once I select it, now within the page type we need to maintain that. Then it will load all the things what will support it for this page, that all things it will support it here. Now here what I will do is I will add extra table column. See, it is shows the UI annotation line element. Now add a new record to the line element. Now what we have to do is, this is a service I am going to use and this is the annotation file, and we need to choose the entity. We choose the passengers entity, right? Now I choose it that. Now here we need to add the columns. Let it's loaded. Once you maintain that columns, yeah, click on add column. Now here we need to enter the column name. Just I will maintain a label as 8 data. If you want to maintain I-18, select this. Now generate a I-18. For this it will generate the I-18 file and the navigation path to booking. The property, what are the property you want to bind? I want to bind it as a booking date. Then UI. If it's an high priority, maintain it as an high priority. That's it. That's how we need to add the element. Now added one line element. Once you added that, here directly the code is generated. Now insert the snippet. Then what it will happen is, in your code, it's generated automatically when you run this application. When you run this, whatever the things we added, that all things will generate it here. That's how, either by using the layout editor we can do it, or if you know everything directly you want to fetch it, then you can go for open guided development. Both things it will support. That's how we need to extend our pages. So the next one what I want to show you is, if you face any issues in your list report or object pages or the Fiori elements, directly what we will do, directly we will go to the Chrome and we will search it, right? Instead of doing that, we can do the alternate option. I think this will help for you. View the command palette. Here we need to select Fiori guided SAP. It's not showing it here. Let's search it directly. SAP guide. I think the path is wrong. Let's go to the command palette. Yeah. SAP guide. Yeah. See, open guided answers. Once you select this, what here it is asking you where you are facing issue. For example, I'm facing issue in my Fiori tools or Launchpad. Launchpad. So see, once you click on that, it is showing what type of issue it will comes under. For example, logging issue checklist, or well enable transporting issue, or we are facing issue while extending the SAP Fiori apps. Now what I will do is I will select this. Once I select this, it will show you what type of errors will be there. Generally, it will get it. If you face this type of error, we need to check which system you are facing issue. If you are facing on-premises system, we need to select it. Now it is asking you which error message is displaying for you. So based on your things, maximum the errors is then this one only we will face. Navigation intent. Then it is telling you that please check your target system. Is the ID the target mapping is correct or not? If it is yes, then it will show you where we can see the error path. So what it is telling is if you open the F12 within the network, we can check this. If there is any errors in the network trace, is there related to these options? For example, I will select 404 error. Then it will show you this. If it matches you, you need to cross check. For example, when I click no, again it is asking no. Then it will ask you to choose the app support for to send request to the SAP team. Still, if you are not happy to resolve the issue, if you select that, here we will get an option to chat with our expert or the SAP community. So I think this search will help you in our batch system to fix our most of the issues. Please try it in your end. Still, if you face any issues to search your issues in our batch system, let me know in the comment section. I will give you best answers. If you think this video is helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching, guys.